guys, welcome to my first ever YouTube video. So to start things off, I'm on FM20 and we're going to be doing a European Journeyman save where we're going to be starting from the lower levels in Europe and then hopefully going up to European glory in the end, winning the Champions League. So I'm starting Unemployed and I have no coaching badges and I'm a Sunday League football experience. So it's going to be a real challenge, but I'll let you guys know when I have found a job offer. I'm going to try to apply through some of these jobs. Probably not European though, but just the jobs. And I'll, let you guys know if anything happens. Alright, so the jobs we're going to be applying for is Baronovici in the second Belarusian division, Weymouth in the Vanarama National League, or the 5th tier of England, Hapoel Kfar Shalem. Actually, no, I'm not going to do this one. NFK Minsk, also in the Belarusian 2nd division. Karaiskakis in the 2nd division of Greece. And then Vidago in what I believe is the Portuguese 3rd division. Yes. So these ones I will be doing interviews for, and I'll let you guys know when I have a job offer. Or any other interviews, of course. Alright, so after delaying for 2 weeks, because this is the first job offer I got from Vidago in the Portuguese 3rd tier. After delaying for 2 weeks, hoping that a better team would come in, I decided to accept the Vidago offer to just start my work and make sure I have enough time to sign good enough players. So, I guess here we go. As head coach. I'm not getting paid at all. Vidago hire 86. So, as we saw from the board there, our expectations are to fight bravely against relegation in the league. So, they're basically expecting us to go down, but we have to try our best to survive. And then we want to be competitive in the Portuguese Cup. But if I'm being honest, I'll probably just play my backups there because it's going to be difficult to survive in this league. I mean, if we go here, if I go to the season preview, wait, sorry, 1 second. I misclicked. If we go to the season preview here, and this is kind of weird because it sums up all the leagues together, we are the worst team in all 3 leagues combined. Let's just look at the best team, right? These are the players of the best team. You can see there's players valued at 1.2 million. Our best player doesn't have a value. We don't have anyone good enough for this level, so it's going to definitely be a tough job trying to get anywhere here. Our club vision says that we just have to make progress. They don't really mind too much as long as we just try to survive. And then our finances are not the greatest. So you can see, like, we have 86,000 and you'd be hoping to have more. The club seems very low level, so I'm gonna see if I can ask for more money. Okay, let me just try right now. No, I don't think I'll be able to. I'm gonna try to ask if I could get a senior affiliate. Well, it seems they don't want to give me any help at all. So I have to see what I can do here in the hopes of survival. Because right now, it's not looking good. And if I'm being honest, if it gets to the point, I will just abandon ship, really. I don't think I can realistically survive with what's happening right now. Alright, I'm gonna go set up the team and try to see if I can get any staff. Right now I'm literally the only one at the club. And then we'll see what happens. I'll do the transfer report as soon as we're there. Alright, so we're back, and we're at the first game of the season, but before we start, let's run through some of the transfers and our preseason. Let's go to my transfer history. As you can see, I've signed a lot of players. I've just kind of been going for mentality where, like, I might as well sign as many as possible, and if any of them stick and are good, then why not? So I've been offering a lot of trials, gonna get stuff done. So just ignore everything that's the 24th of June, because that's stuff that happened before I came into the club, and I believe that's the same with the transfers out on the 1st of July. But from them, let's just go down the list. So, first off, we signed Paulo Goncalves. I identified the right wing as a weakness, and he seems pretty good. He's not the greatest, but he has quality, and he's still pretty young, so he can grow. Next, we signed two strikers because we're playing a 4-4-2, and we needed better upgrades at striker. So we have Rafael James as the target man, a 6'3" beast whose ability and teamwork should help us move the ball forwards. Then we signed Zé Lucas, who's going to be James's strike partner. His finishing ability is insane, and as an advanced forward next to him, I'm hoping they can combine really well to score some beautiful goals. He also has really good potential and is still young. Then I signed Kim Jae-min as a backup for right back and also left back. Then Thiago Gomez specifically as a right back backup. Jefferson as a left back backup. Joel Alves, who is a very experienced player, has been playing for a long time throughout the division basically which we're in right now, and his experience and his talent, even though he's very old and his physical strengths have dropped down greatly, his mental and technical ability should still help us hopefully remain up this season, and if not, pursue greater goals. Then we have Alexandre Crespo. It was kind of a panic buy. I thought we weren't going to be able to find any better center backs, even though I found two much better ones soon after. So he's kind of just be rotting in the reserves. Then Zacarlos, he's the same, but he's been dropped down to the under-19s for now, even though he's 21. Just because he still isn't good enough to be a backup right now. Then we signed Noel Garcia, who's going to be our starting ball-winning midfielder. He isn't really a ball-winning midfielder. His tackling and marking are mediocre and maybe good enough for this level. But he's a good, prime age talent for our midfield, and he'll go great alongside Joel Alves. Then our first center back signing, which is the Colombian Jason Rojas. He's a very good shorter center back than usual, whose marking isn't too great, but his heading and tackling is quite good, and he has decent pace, so he's going to be one of our main central defenders. And then he's going to be alongside Diogo Lopez, the 19-year-old, whose stats are already better than any other center back we have in our entire club, with 12 heading, 13 marking, 13 tackling, 6'3", good pace too for this level. So he also has insane potential, being only 19 years old, and should hopefully, if we manage to keep him at the club, provide a great path for our future. And then the last other signing was Gonzalo Calves, who was another center back emergency signing. He might go on the bench sometimes as a backup, maybe in cup games, but he's really not at the level we need him to be at. Otherwise, on our departures, we have some of the other center backs we had. Nuno Abreu, then Pedro Guedes, who was one of our backup center mids at first, but now that we have better center mids, our main center mids have dropped into backup spots, so they weren't necessary anymore. Then we lost Nuno Portal, one of our old center backs, but we now have much better talent, so they were going to leave anyway. Then this is one I was kind of disappointed with, is that we lost our main left back, Jota. Instead, we now have no one really good enough, so I'm actually going to see if I can sign another left back to support Jefferson. I'm really disappointed I lost Jota because he was a good talent still, only 19. He was very young and had a lot of potential, but they put a better deal out, I guess, and they stole him away. And then Duarte Elias, who I wasn't really going to use because he doesn't play anywhere that works in our tactic. So because we're a weaker team, we're playing a 4-4-2 cautious tactic. This is our main lineup for the first match. We're looking to upgrade still at left wing and possibly fullbacks. For the rest of the squad, I'm very confident with them. And this preseason has gone decently well. It started poorly with our match against Amarante. Wait 1 second. There we go. It started poorly with our match against Amarante, who are in our division, not in our group of the division, so we won't be playing them, I believe. But they are better than us, and we didn't really deserve to win. We kind of barely got 1 goal, but this was before we made any of our signings. Then we played Sinfeas, which is from a like division that isn't in the game right now. They were in this division, I believe, last season, but they were relegated, and we won 4-3. This was when we still didn't have as many players in the right positions as I wanted. We hadn't signed anyone good yet, so I was quite happy with the win, though against a team that's in the division below us, I would have expected and hoped for better. Then we had yes, that was that one. Then we had a 3-0 win over Tirsen Sebi, who are like from a much lower division. They are in the lower regional division. I don't know what tier that is exactly. We beat them 3-0, but I have to show, this is the first game we had our new strikers, Lucas and Rafael James, and they played together perfectly. Like, I want to show, I think it was the 17th minute goal. I really like this one, because it shows how they're supposed to be working. With Rafael James as the target man, you see here, there's Jota. He passes to Gabi, who crosses forward, and there's James as the target man, knocks it over the goalie to Lucas to finish it. I think that's exactly how I want them to combine as attackers this season. And then finally, we won 3-1 against Joan, who are in the tier underneath us as well. They have been like 4th there consistently. We should have beat them more easily. I'm kind of disappointed that we conceded a goal and a penalty, but of course we still managed to win. By the way, one thing I have noticed is that a lot of goals are scored as like long shots because of probably of the like quality of the goalkeeper. Since they're so poor, any long shots like this one from Fragnoli just seem to go in. Here, let's see. What the? 1 second, it doesn't seem to be working. I wrote this one from Fragnoli here. So it's a beautiful pass. Gabi passes to Fragnoli, and he just hits it from all the way out there into the top corner. And I think especially because of the quality of the goalkeepers, that one the goalkeeper probably couldn't have done anything about. But generally, because of the quality of the goalkeepers, it's quite easy to score long shots here. So our first game of the season, which I'm going to show you guys, is against Fafe. And they are predicted that out of the 3 groups, they would be the season preview takes a while to load. 14th best team in all of them. So this is going to be a very difficult match because they're much higher quality than we are. But anyway, I showed you guys the team. Let's go. Oh. I seem to not have enough homegrown talent, so let me just we'll play Carvalho as the backup striker. Here we go. First match. Come on, boys. We've got nothing to lose, or let's show everyone what we're capable of. Well, they didn't seem to react much, but who cares? Come on. Let's go, Vida, go. They have the corner. They have the free kick, and it goes over. All right, get away with that one. Okay, we have the ball. Sousa, Lucas. Sousa, don't lose the ball. Good job. Lopez. Oh, that's a poor pass. Oh, but it falls to Alves. To James. Garcia, Alves. Over to Nuno Miguel. Come on, put a cross in. So Lucas. Oh, close one. That's what we want to play. We want to play that fluid counterattack. At the ball, we countered back and almost scored. If that cross had been better or the header had been better, we might have done so. So yeah, I'm hoping to... This club is really just a starter club. They're not the quality at which I should be managing, but I want like to get some quality here to show that I can, for example, avoid relegation, which would open up opportunities for other clubs which are seeking a manager that's capable of doing that, and just overall get a start to my managing career. They don't seem to react to anything. Come on, boys. Alright, our Goncalves has been disappointing, so I'm going to bring on Kovas, even though he shouldn't really be playing on the right wing. Oh, that immediately has given us some chances, it seems. Alright, they have the highlight. Kovas intercepts it, so Lucas just heads it to nobody. Alright, let's see if we can win the ball back here. Kovas again, and it drops to them again. Evne, Nogueri, Arthur, Ruben Marquez, Arthur, Ruben Marquez, Arthur. I'm just passing it around. Okay, they get it to the side. Encada. It's a very poor tackle. Cross it in, header, and we're a goal down. Very poor defending from the fullbacks there. That should not have been a goal at all. And now we are behind. Lopez. Come on, guys. Let's make a highlight here. Guedes. To Zalukas. Zalukas. Aww. Yeah. I have our tactics set to direct counterattack, so we're trying to do those balls over the top as whenever possible. Oh, Kovas with the cross. Ruben Marquez clears it out. Okay, we win the ball back. Jefferson. Nuno Miguel. Jefferson. Crosses the ball forward. Hamas. Hamas again. Oh, we hit the post. The goalkeeper made a save. Darn. That's really close. I'm happy with what the team's doing, though. Like I said, we shouldn't be able to... We usually shouldn't be able to beat this team. So I'm very happy with how we're holding up here. Okay, I'm gonna bring on Gabi in the box-to-box role. Hopefully he can help move the play forward a bit more. Alright. And then lastly, I think I'm going to take off Alves and bring on Fragnoli to see if he can hit a long shot like he sometimes does. But if we lose this, I'm not too disappointed. This team is supposed to be much better than us, and we've done quite well against them. Disappointing loss, but probably a deserving one. So yeah, hopefully our team can improve. Remember, at first we were predicted to be 92nd in the season preview, but I think, like, that's out of all the leagues, but I think we can do a lot better, even though they still think we're going to be all the way down there. They've only put us up one spot with all the signings we've made. Yeah, hopefully we should be able to avoid relegation in our group, in Campeonato de Portugal Group A. We'll have to wait and see first. Anyway, next time we'll be coming back for the doubleheader against... I want to see if I can make some progress, so the next time will probably be the doubleheader against Berkel SC and the B team of Braga, who are in the first division, in November, as the only two games there. And then afterwards, I think we have a short international break, so then we'll be able to stop there. See you guys next time. Goodbye.